The sound in this video was processed by Isotope. In this video, everything you wanted to know about Roland GO Mixer Pro. What is it and what is it for? What's inside of the box? We'll check all the features and specs. Take a look inside of the device, try it with Windows, Android and Mac. And it's all coming up right now. Hello everyone, here is Max, and this video is about new product from Roland GO Mixer Pro. So what is this thing exactly? The box tells us it is an audio mixer for smartphones, but it is a little bit more than that. It can work as an audio interface with your smartphone, tablet, PC or Mac. Okay, where can you get this thing? At the moment, it's not even released yet, and it's gonna be released on the day this video is published. So by the time you're watching it, you can probably find it everywhere, and I'll give you a link to Toman as soon as it is in stock. Okay, so here is the box. We've got some specs here. It needs 4 AAA batteries. It can use an app for Android or iOS. Dimensions, weight, accessories. There are cables inside of the box. It should be working with your Galaxy S8, S7, S7 Edge, S6, S5 and Galaxy Tab 10.1. It needs iOS 11 or later. This looks like a typo, by the way. I believe it's supposed to say Roland.com, not .cm on the box. Okay, let's finally open it. Let your music go places. Okay, nothing else inside. So, here we have it, the GO Mixer Pro. This must be... Oh, there is no manual in the box, but it suggests you to download one from the website. Okay. That's the link. What is this thing? Using the unit safely. So nothing really interesting for us at this point. Register your product. Oh, look at this. So that must be a warranty card then. Good, well, what else do we have here? Alright, so we've got 3 cables here. That's it, nothing else left. What are these cables? So this is gonna be USB to iPhone. This is mini USB to USB 3. Okay, let's open them. Okay, so that's gonna be mini USB to USB 3. A cable for iPhone. Mini USB to mini USB. It's really odd that it has a white plug on the other side. Oh, because this one is supposed to go to the GO Mixer specifically. So not this one, but this one. So these were the cables. Let's take a look at the device. So here's the unit. Let's take a closer look. Okay, let's go through the features real quick. On the top we have something that looks like gain for microphones, keyboard on guitar. This must be master volume, I believe. Power LED and peak LED here. Okay, on the left, this is gonna be a place where you put batteries. So 4 batteries go in here. Instrumental input, left and right. On the front, we've got loop back switch. We're gonna check what it does later on. monitor output, which is at the same time your headphones output, center cancel switch for line input 1, which is some sort of a karaoke emulation, and line inputs 1 and 2. These are stereo inputs. On the right, there is a guitar bass instrumental input, which is a high Z input, which means you can go with your instrument right into the mixer. Plug-in mic, this is for lava microphone or a shotgun mic or something like that. Phantom power switch for the combined input. This input can take TRS or XLR connectors. Let's say if you have a condenser mic or another instrument with a jack plug, you can go right into this one. On the back, there is a USB connector to connect Go Mixer Pro to your computer or smartphone, and a power switch or battery switch. There isn't much on the bottom, there is just an instruction about how to put your batteries in, and it needs 4 AAA size batteries, and that's it basically. Designed in Japan, made in China. Now that we have our batteries in, once I flip the switch to the left, the mixer goes on, as you can see here. Go Mixer Pro has this weird kind of shape for a good reason. It is designed in a way that you can install your phone right here, hold it in front of you, and film yourself recording good quality sound at the same time. Your pad will also fit in there, just like that. This is very comfortable if you're going to be using it as a desktop thing. Well, you can even Skype with it. Okay, let's check how heavy this thing is. As always, I have my scale ready to go. That would be 220 gram, 221, doesn't really matter. And a little less than half of a pound, or 7, almost 8 ounces. Cool. What about the size? 15 or 6 inches by 10 or 4 inches, and 4 or a little bit more than 1.5 inches. Before opening Go Mixer Pro, I want to talk about these knobs. They are not very solid, they are pretty wibbly wobbly. Well, compared to a standard guitar pedal, these are very solid, so you can kick it around the stage and nothing is gonna happen. But this is not a guitar pedal, so it's not supposed to be kicked, you know? So I guess this is kind of okay-ish, considering the fact that pretty much every mixer has the same kind of pots. So it seems to be a standard solution for mixers and stuff like that, to have knobs which are not very solid. Okay, now let's open this thing. I think screws must be behind these rubber feet. Yeah, so let's void the warranty. I mean, the device is not even officially out yet. Okay, now what? Let's try to remove these. Okay, how about now? No? Well, there's still something holding it. Here we go. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Wow, this is a very fancy connector. All built on SMDs. So that's it, one board, 5 pots which are not connected to the enclosure in any way, they're just sitting on the board. Couple of switches here, looks pretty clean to me. Well, this was Roland GO Mixer Pro Disassembly, for those of you who want to know what's inside. Now that you know it, please don't try this at home. You're gonna void your warranty and this may be dangerous. Okay, as I mentioned before, it is supposed to be used with smartphones, but can also work with PC or Mac. Well, let me connect it to my computer and we'll see what happens. The device is recognized right away and the power goes on automatically, which means you don't need batteries if you're going to be using it with your laptop or PC. Alright, let's check what it looks like in the system. I've got it right here, playback devices, Go Mixer Pro. I just actually renamed it such as I know which one this is. And there are all the standard features that you normally can tweak in Windows. Well, right now I'm talking to you through this condenser mic, but let's plug it into Go Mixer Pro and switch everything to work with this device. It will just take a moment. Okay, right now you should be able to hear me through the Go Mixer Pro because my mic is connected here, and I just turn on the phantom power and turn up the gain. Yeah, and master volume actually affects what you hear. So right now I'm listening to myself through these headphones which go into the monitor output. Well, I have an idea. Let's try my lava mic, because normally there is no way to connect it to my audio interface or to my computer. Let's see if this is gonna work. Okay, here it is. I will just plug it in here, turn it on, and well, let's see if it works. Two. Okay, so now you can hear me through this tiny lava mic. I'll just fix it here for now, and I'll hope that you can still hear me like that. Well, I can blend in the condenser mic anytime I want and mix between them, or even use both of them at the same time. Well, it works just fine, which means I can finally connect my lava mic to my computer. Well, I could even make live streams just with this setup. So let's now try this guitar input. So I can go directly into the mixer. Well, normally you wouldn't do like this. You wouldn't go with your guitar directly into the audio interface unless you're going to be using some VST plugins or some other stuff to make your guitar sound nicer. So let me try to go through the pedal instead. Okay, this pedal has a cabinet simulator built in, so we should be getting more or less decent sound with it. That will do, I guess. This pedal has a very strong output, so let's plug it into the other input instead, which is going to be the instrumental input here on the left. And I'm going to be using the left mono input. Let's see how that works. Good, it works just as I expected. So now let's try to connect something into one of these line outputs and check the center cancel switch. Well, there is no sensitivity control for these two inputs, so it means I'm gonna have to control it on the device which is connected to it.
Now is the time for me to take it out and clear the air. I gotta put my boots on, 'cause it's funky everywhere. Strutting down the highway, I had to do it my way. I packed my bags and moved out, now I'm here to stay.
Good, so now let's try to record something with it. Now I'm gonna change the setup a little bit, such as you will hear whatever goes out of the monitor output, because we want to check the loop back switch. Okay, now Go Mixer Pro works as an audio interface for my DAW. Well, now that the loopback is on, let me just press record and we'll see what happens. As you can see, everything that goes from the computer into Go Mixer Pro goes back and gets recorded. So now if I turn loopback off, it's not gonna do that anymore. It only goes to the monitor output, but it doesn't go back to the computer. So this is what the loopback is for. Okay, room mic. That was one. Okay, I've just recorded 8 tracks. Let me mix it a little bit and we'll listen to the result. Okay, here is what it sounds like. Not bad. There's a couple things I have to mention. In your DAW, Go Mixer Pro will show up as an audio interface with a stereo input, with one stereo input, so 2 tracks. So no matter how many inputs there is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 inputs altogether, it's all mixed into one stereo track, and you will be recording one stereo track at a time. And another thing is, it works internally at 48 kHz, and there is no way to set it to any other sample rate. Well, let's check this thing with some other device. Unfortunately, my phone is kind of outdated and it won't work with Go Mixer Pro, and I don't have any iOS devices, so I'm gonna be using Android. But my Tab, this is Samsung Galaxy Tab S 8.4, should be working with Go Mixer Pro, and well, in order to connect, there is a cable with 2 plugs, with white plug which goes into the Go Mixer, and the black plug goes into your Tab. Let's try to connect them. Okay, it works. Let's go through some basic functions first of all. Let's, I don't know, listen to some music. Good, it works. Let's try the Roland camcorder for Go Mixer app. Initially, my device had Android OS version 4 point something, 4.2 or 4.4, and everything worked just fine, but the Roland camcorder app only supports Android 6 and up, so I've decided to upgrade my device in order to demonstrate that. So now we're inside of the app, and there isn't much here. There are just a couple of buttons. One of them is to switch the camera. Here we go. So this is the front camera. This is the back camera. This button is some sort of a about window. And there's a record button, that's it. So let me put it this way and try to record something. Okay, I guess if I press here, I'll be able to watch it then. Unfortunately, it doesn't use Go Mixer Pro as an audio source. I don't know why this is happening, and there is no way to choose an audio source here. I hope they're gonna update the app such as, you know, this is possible, but the thing is, this app was also developed for Go Mixer, not for Go Mixer Pro, which is a different device. So I believe sooner or later they will update it and it will work just fine. Okay, but there's another app which works better with this device. It is called N-Track 9. And as soon as I start it, well, it asks me for permission to use Go Mixer Pro as an audio source. Okay, let's do that. And now I go into options, and you see, it's right here. You can pick the Android default audio device or Go Mixer Pro. And again, it only supports 48 kilohertz, 16 or 24 bit. Good. You can also set the buffer size, but that's okay. Let's just go here and try to record something. I'll just try to play something on top of that. And the good thing is, this is a real DAW with a mixer, such as you can, you know, have full control over your mix with effects and stuff like that. And there are additional instruments that you can program. And stuff like that. Okay, let's try to connect Go Mixer Pro to Mac. So, Go Mixer Pro is connected to a Mac via USB and it is bus powered. My condenser mic is connected right here and I can control its gain. And my guitar goes in here. We can turn it off for now. Let's check how Go Mixer Pro interacts with the system, with the OS. So first of all, it is right here in Sound Preferences. I can choose it here, which is cool. So it just works as any other sound device. What about the system sounds? Yeah, apparently everything works. Alright, but anyway, let's try to record some guitar. Preferences, audio hardware. I can also, yeah, it is working as core audio, and I can pick Go Mixer Pro here and change the buffer size, but I cannot change the sample rate. Let's play something. Okay, let's listen to this. Okay, here's a recap. Go Mixer Pro is an audio mixer and a cross-platform USB audio interface. Plenty of inputs, phantom power, and some more extras. I didn't mention this before, but Go Mixer Pro can also work without any additional platform as standalone. It can also be powered with a standard USB charger, so no batteries needed. Speaking of pros and cons. When it comes to inputs, this thing is very flexible, but unfortunately it is impossible to record more than 2 tracks or 1 stereo track at a time. Just like pretty much any other multimedia device, it works kind of tricky on Android. But at the end of the day, after playing with Go Mixer Pro for a while, I've realized that this is a device I didn't even know I wanted. I wish I had it like a couple of years ago. From now on, whenever I travel anywhere, this thing is going with me. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button right there, and don't forget about the bell button to get notifications every time I'm posting a new video. A special thanks goes to people in the list below. Those are my patrons. If you want to say thanks, hit the button on the left and join the list. Well, that's it for now. Have a good day and I'll see you soon.